Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is going to be another Raid Shadow Legends video. So we are doing an account takeover of the Mad Gamer, part of the lockdown squad. Big shout out to these guys. Yeah, obviously I think Mad Gamer has been with this clan for some time. He's telling me really good bunch of guys. You know who you are if you're watching this, guys. Good job. Keep it going. Anyway, let's get into this then. So let's have a look around this account. Level 55. The Mad Gamer. What we're into here, 112 days. So we're about, what, 4 months in? Yeah, about 4 months in, which is pretty good. Been saving up a bunch of ancients for the next double chances, was telling me. Now, for 4 months in, gold 2 in the arena is pretty weak. Pretty weak, guys. Even win to loss ratio, it's not good. There's just been no work here. There's been no. Get it together. Get it together. This is this needs some work. This needs some work. There's no gold here. Yeah, that's clearly just not been a focus on this account, and it's such an important area of the game. So in terms of missions, then we're at the third stage. In terms of clan boss, we are, I think we're hitting Nightmare. Hitting Nightmare and doing good damage. I think we might have even moved on to Ultra Nightmare now. Let me see. Okay, we're not hit it today. Hitting Nightmare, we're getting the just claim the chest. Let's see what we've got. Ultimate chest. Yeah, we're getting the top chest on Nightmare. The idea is, can we transition to Ultra Nightmare? Pretty much the Mad Gamer said to me he's not sure if the team's ready. Not sure if it's going to be good enough to. We've got here good solid champions for clan boss, so that feels possible. The lineup's right. It's whether or not we can make it work. So that feels strong. Let's get into taking a look at some of the different dungeon areas. How are we doing? Sort of mid stage on Ice Golem. Clearing Dragon 20, that's good. Spider's one of the areas that he said any chance I could try and help. Doesn't have an auto comp for 20. Fire Knights, mid-tier again. So yeah, some work to be done on dungeons. If I do anything on dungeons, it's going to be Spider today. The main thing is, though, can we get Ultra Nightmare working, and can I get something happening in this arena? You look here, we're just getting slammed every time. Not really sure what this comp's trying to achieve. Where's your damage? We've got a resistance lead into speed, into debuffing, but no damage. There's just no synergy to the build. So we need to try and work out a team that's going to work for this account and get this arena pumping, because that's what this account needs. Let's have a look then. Who have we got in this lineup? Wow, we've actually got pretty good champs here. We've got some good champs. So we've got Venus. I don't know if Venus might have been a new pull or something, or if not, I don't really know why she's not featuring in everything he does. Venus is an insane champ, certainly in that arena team at least. So we've got Venus sitting here, idle. Venus also will just help us through that Spider 20, no problems. So we've got Venus, we've got Arazin, who probably should be in this clan boss team. Marta, he is using Marta in a lot of ways, and she's very strong. Sepulchre is used him for clan boss already. So we've got a decreased attack here. We've got a counter. We've actually got another counter in Skull Crusher if we wanted to go double counter. We've got ourselves Frozen Banshee. Tons of good champs here. Tons of good champs. What's the vault looking like? Yeah, nothing too crazy in the vault. Nothing too crazy that he's not already using. This fella could be useful for Spider 20 if we needed him, but nothing too crazy there. It looks like he's just building up to get this fusion with these three. So what team then are we going to run on Spider? On Clan Boss? I think we're going to go Marta. I'm not sure about Sandlashed in this setup. Sandlash pairs nicely with Sepulchre, could work. I don't dislike the team he's already got, if I'm honest. I don't dislike the team he's running. I would probably prefer Sepulchre, Razin, Marta, Frozen Banshee, and one more. Probably Probably sandlashed. Probably sandlashed, I think, just to give us that extra cover on the block debuffs, extra cover on the increased defense, and that ally protection is just so strong. On the wrong chat. Just see if she's booked out. She is. Yeah, probably sandlashed. Okay, so we've got some champs here. Let's just see what the builds are looking like. Yikes, look at this speed. 117 speed is getting you nowhere. No point having all this defense. No accuracy, no speed. This build is trash. No accuracy. Speed is one off being good for Nightmare at least. We might struggle with Ultra Nightmare here. I don't know if we've got the gear. I'll have to check the gear in a second, but at the moment it feels like Ultra Nightmare's going to be a step too far for this account. This is good. That's not bad for Nightmare at least. That's a bit low. Good, good. This build's not bad. This build's not too bad. And not too bad. Okay, we've got some work to do, guys. I will bring you back in once we are ready to rock and roll. So guys, I'm just doing the Martyr build first. We do want to be in lifesteal set. I wanted to boost the accuracy up, so I've got accuracy boots and gloves. And I've just clicked on the chest. And we've got an attack percentage chest on. So let me just run a couple of things by you. Martyr has got all of her damage is based on defense. No damage off that. Defense, yeah? And a defense-based champion will get 0 benefit at all from attack. 0 benefit. So this piece here, okay, it's got 10 speed on it, but it is so ineffective for what we're doing. I can't even begin to describe how ineffective this is for Martyr. So primary stat we want defense percentage. Let's click on equipped as well. Let's see what we've got in the account. We've got 2 pieces that are in life still. We've got a few pieces which are accuracy. Let's just see what we've got in gloves as well. So we do have 1 set of defense gloves. This is always going to be an issue for an account. So we're almost going to write off Ultra Nightmare at this stage because we just do not have the pieces to make it work. We might just scrape together on this build. This is the first build. And I need just about everybody in defense percentage gloves, defense percentage chests to make this happen. So this is a really nice piece. I'm going to take it off of her for now. We're going to keep these gloves for now. Maybe just see what she's wearing. Something with speed would be better if we can find it. But it doesn't look like we can. We're going to swap those boots back into our speed boots, which are life still. And we'll carry on for now. We'll see where we get to. I've got the accuracy up anyway because I've got the 2-piece accuracy set going. Defense is crazy spiking up now. So she's going to be way more effective already if we can just get the speed up to the right level. But we're about the right speed anyway, to be fair. So those couple of changes massively will impact how strong we build this team. So if we look at lifesteal gear now, substats, let's just see, we've got, that's nice. That's already good. We've just got to take this one off. That piece is nice, but it's just not a clan boss piece. So we're looking for actually just a shield, ideally in lifesteal set. And we need to make sure that we get -3 speed. So what are we on here at the moment? 13. So I need something with 10 speed on it to make this work. So I could roll this one up. One kind of bulk level at a time, and let's just see if we land speed one time. If we do, we didn't land it there. You only want to land it one time, so this is where the sort of speed tuning bit comes in. But you know, for the first champion to be already struggling this much with those bottom areas of gear is a bit of a concern. We've got resistance again, it's not ideal. Let's just see what we've got here. 17 already, 13 there, 6 here. Another chance here. This is probably a better piece. But again, we just want it to roll speed one time. If we can't get it to roll speed one time, then we would start to see, and let's just have a look. Do we have any glyphs? We do have a few glyphs. Ideally, we don't want to be using glyphs too early. What's going on? Bugged it out. Select a GIF. No, thank you. So anyway, I'm going to carry on, guys. Just wanted to show you kind of a couple of pitfalls in terms of how things been done so far. Okay, guys. So as I said at the outset, the ultimate aim was to try and get ourselves onto Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss with a 4-key. I mean, this has been hard to try and move this team on. The gear is just not there. But this is what we've got to. So I've got Sandlashed. She is coming in with very nice amount of defense now. Speed over the 171. So we're going to go 171 to 189 speeds. Doesn't need accuracy, that's fine. Not going to do tons of crits, that's okay. Good HP levels. So she's kind of there just to keep people moving along, keep people alive, and to extend things like the increased defense and block debuffs. We've got Sepulchre as our decreased attack. We've managed to get her just over the 178 in the end, which is quite good. Again, not much crit here. We pulled her accuracy right up. Managed to piece together some accuracy stuff. Good defense. HP's okay. So she is in a pretty decent place. We have got ourselves a Martyr now, who is sitting right on that 171. 3.9k defense. Everything else good. Enough accuracy now to do her job. We've got a Razin, who is 173 speed, 3k defense. The defense is low, but I've pushed his damage up. So not sure if that's the right way to go. His accuracy is very low. So it might be that this build just doesn't work and you kind of need to switch some more stuff out. We don't have any accuracy banners on this account. We weren't lucky at rolling accuracy here either. So we're just short on accuracy. I mean, I've got a couple of glyphs. I could put a couple of glyphs on, but again, we don't have tons of glyphs. So he's not going to do his weaken an amazing amount of the time. He'll do it now and then. We will get decreased defense and decreased attack elsewhere. So he's only really in there for damage and weaken. We'll see how he does. We'll see how he does. It might be that he needs to come out and Skullcrusher needs to go in. I've not built Skullcrusher yet. So the fifth person then I've built is Frozen Banshee. We have got her just over that 171 speed. 3.3k defense now. Accuracy to do her job. Yeah, HP levels are low. It's the best I could do with the gear that we've got. If I show you gear that is left in lifesteal, it looks like there's a lot there. If I filter on gloves and chests for defense percentage, yeah, anything that's left in lifesteal, nothing. If I filter on boots just for speed, I've literally used every scrap of gear that makes sense to use on Clan Boss. If I filter on top items for something with a speed substat, we've got 2 left. I have used everything this account has possibly got to make this work. So, as I said, you know, the aim was that 4-key on Ultra Nightmare. I honestly don't know if we're going to do it. I definitely have improved the situation for Nightmare Clan Boss. Okay, then, here we go. Void, Affinity, Ultra Nightmare. Let's see how we do. So we're going to go Sandlash lead, Sepulchre, decreased defense. I think all of this works. I don't know if we're going to hit the sort of damage we need to be able to do an Ultra Nightmare. I honestly don't. I think we might be more like... a strong Nightmare than an Ultra Nightmare team here. So let's see how we do. We can get this on straight away. We can get our decreased defense down as well. We need to wait 1 full rotation because we're slower than the Clan Boss. We have to wait 1 full rotation to do our abilities. We can get our block debuffs up straight away here. The idea is, because this is mainly set up for Nightmare, not Ultra Nightmare, we do 1 full rotation and then we come in at this stage here and we can just go bam. Basically, we can do auto at this stage, but I'll show you the sort of setup of it. So we get our poison sensitivity on, got resisted. That's huge. That's a huge problem because she's our only poisoner. So that's actually going to cost us a ton of damage in this run, a ton of damage. But at this point, I can hit auto and it will run through smooth as you like, as long as these debuffs work. That's your one challenge with Frozen Banshee. If she misses her poison If she gets that resisted, the poison sensitivity, she's out the game for that whole wave of damage, which is actually a ton of damage. So anyway, I'm going to let it run through. I'll show you the results at the end, and let's see how we do. Well, guys, we're up to turn 22. We know that after turn 20, this clan boss starts hitting like a crazy man. We're coming up for 12 million. So this is decent, actually. It's better than I thought it was going to be. We're about to lose our poisoner because she didn't get a War Master proc there, which is sad. That's sad. That's going to kill the run a bit. And it's a little bit unfortunate. She had 2 hits in a row where she didn't land any kind of War Master hit. That's the sort of level you're at here, though. So feels like we're going to do something close to 14 million, which, considering the gear, you know, where we are in this account, is pretty good, and is actually not far from 4-keying. We're not far. It's actually pretty unlucky. If Frozen Banshee didn't drop there, then I think we've got a definite 4-key number. So, you know, even saying that, we're at 14 million already. We've still got the 4 tanks alive and firing. We've got Sandlash that can pull her passive out now and then just to keep other people going. So you can see everyone's got this ally protection on them. That's because Sandlash has already done that quite recently. Scraping up the damage. Come on, guys. You got this. You got this. We're kind of perfectly speed tuned. You see how close Razin is to dying there. One more AoE, probably the next hit, he'll be dead unless Sandlash comes in big with the ally protection. Coming up to 15 million. Oh man, if we just had our poison still alive for a couple more turns, we've got the 4-key out. Didn't get it again there, so it must still be on cooldown. I don't think the Sandlash is fully booked, which would massively help this account. Debuff block coming in. We're gonna kick in what, 15.5. 15.5 million, just short. That's a good hit. That's a good hit. I'm going to rerun it one more time and just see if we get a bit more luck on the RNG, and then we'll show you a nightmare hit as well. So I'll set it up exactly the same way, and then we'll see how we do on nightmare. So here we go again, guys. We are turn 23, 24. This is where the damage starts kicking in. I feel like RNG is on our side a bit more this time. We haven't had any resists on that poison sensitivity, which is big. And we've had poison stacking right the way through this fight. We're already at 14 million. Feels like this one is going to just about land in the 4-key zone. So we're taking a ton of damage though at this stage. Turn 25. These guys can't take much more of this pounding. But still, 15.5 million odd. Hopefully we get a bit more poison out before this Banshee dies. She's going to die this turn. Do need that decreased attack out. There it is. See the passive just kicking in there from Sandlashed. She just protected our team. So we've hit 16 mil. Can we just scrape into the 17s? 17 would be big. Really big for this account. And 17 kind of gives you that bit of added security, I guess. Actually, no, we need a bit more than 17. We need more like 17, 18. So a little bit short still. It's close. It's close. What can I say? It's close. We're really close to it. We don't have decreased attack on, so there they go. 17 mil. That's one of the best results I've ever got on Clan Boss, believe it or not. That is one of the best results I've ever got. Sepulchre could just do with perhaps a bit more defense. She's going down just a bit too easy, or maybe a bit more HP. So there is a couple of things we could roll up there that would just give us that slight boost. We're going to run Nightmare as well, just to see what sort of numbers we hit on Nightmare. Have we moved this team onto a 2-key Nightmare? Now, the team here is set up so that on Nightmare it can run full auto. I should have... Is that going to work? Should have actually not done her full auto. That was a mistake. But anyway, we'll run it full auto. I'll show you the results again. Well, where we were close to the 4-key Ultra Nightmare, this team has come on leaps and bounds for Nightmare. So we're clearly 2-key in Nightmare. like with plenty of room to spare. This account is massively moved on for Clan Boss. As I said earlier, probably one of the best results I've got, I think, for a Clan Boss team. I'd love to know. I didn't get any detail from him before as what he was hitting Nightmare for, because he wasn't able to do Ultra Nightmare at all. So I'm really keen to know what his numbers were before, and I'll ask him. Perhaps I'll drop a note in the pinned comments. But yeah, we're kind of coming in here. Massive numbers now, 25 mil. So this team is not far from the goal, which was that 4-key Ultra Nightmare. Really close. What I'm going to do next then, we'll just let this play through. I'm going to get into the arena team, find a team that can work for him based on pretty simple speed lead into a speed buffer, into a debuffer, into a nuke. That's what we want to do. We don't have loads of silver, so we're not going to be like re-gearing 4-hole champs, but hopefully there'll be some gear that we can use that will work for that stuff. And this has actually gone on much longer than I thought it was going to here. We're still going, guys. I'm pretty sure there's something bugged about Sandlash's HP level, because she's just taken a load of ally protection and she didn't take any damage at all, unless she still had unkillable on and I didn't see it. But you see here, it doesn't look like she's ever taken any damage. So maybe she's bugged in the same way Rotus is, I'm not sure. There's been quite a few bugs around damage, like visual damage. She's definitely taking damage there. We're coming up to 29 million now. It's a huge 1-key on Nightmare. Huge hits. We're way overscaled now for Nightmare, which does give me a lot of confidence for Ultra Nightmare, because generally, you know, you need to be doing this damage to then move up. So he's definitely kind of at that point. There's the unkillable kicking in again. That Sandlash passive kicks in again. Absolute beast mode, the Sandlashed. Anyone who's sleeping on her, get her out the vault. She's an insane champion. Insane. 31 mil. We might even get close to a 1-key here. We might even 1-key Nightmare, which would be mental. I know we've got good champs here, but still, with the gear selection we had, it would be absolutely incredible to 1-key it. We're coming up for 32. We've actually got quite a good damage per turn as well. That's something to keep an eye on, guys. You should be doing at least 500,000 per turn if you get to sort of Nightmare stage. That's what you want to be aiming for. And we're at closer to, what, 800-900k per turn. Lost somebody now, so we're not going to 1-key it. There goes our Poisoner. But still, 32, 33 mil and going strong. Without the poisons, a lot of the damage kicks off, so we'll slow down our damage a lot now. But we'll still edge our way up. Obviously, every time we hit a Warmaster proc or a Giant Slave proc, it's another 100k in the bank. There goes Ally Protection again. Slaps on. Keeps everybody else alive. Absolutely bonkers. Coming up to 35 mil. We're so close to a 1-key, guys. It's actually crazy. More Warmaster. All we need now is as many Warmaster procs as we can get. That's how we win here. 35 mil. Oh, it's so close. Ally Protection goes out from Sandlashed again. And she extends all of those debuffs. You know when you're doing well when it's the slam that's killing you rather than the AoE. If the AoE is killing you, you've probably not quite done your job right on builds. So at that point there, we're so far into the fight, the AoE takes us down. And we didn't get the heal back up from Sandlashed. What are we on now? 36. We've still got a decreased attack, still got a decreased defense out there. Only Martyr survives. 36 mil, guys. We'll take it. We'll take it. Really pleased with that. Really pleased with that takeover on the Clan Boss. So for the arena then, we need to have a speed lead. Someone that can make us go fast in the first place. The only one that's popping out to me here is Jingle Hunter, but he's a good one. So he has got a 24% arena aura. And he's also got a kit which works very nicely for us here. It's not booked up, doesn't really matter, but he's got a chance to freeze, AoE, drop turn meter, and a decreased speed. So all of his kit works for the arena really nice. So we go from this into a speed booster. We do have an Apothecary who's going to be the choice, I would imagine. get them as fast as possible. I've already done some work on the Apothecary, put them in some faster gear. And then we want to drop the enemy's defenses. Madame Cerise is insanely good for this. Venus is also insanely good for this. And then we want to slam in over the top. So who's going to be our slam in this team? I mean, it's something we're missing. Umbral can do that job. Umbral can do that job really well. She hits really hard. She's got great multipliers. Errol can, but not AoE. He does it single target. I feel like from who we've got here, we might have to get damage out of our Venus and go debuff damage, or try one of the ones we've already built, like a Marta. She's not built to do damage though. He's not built to do enough. Okay, then final part of this is for the arena. We really don't have the gear. We don't have the gear. What have I done? I've made Apothecary as fast as I can. 273. That's probably fine for where he is in arena, actually. That's fine. We have got Jingle Hunter in some gear. Try to push his accuracy up. It's still really low. We've got no accuracy banners here. 188 speed, though, is not bad. He's mainly in there for his speed aura anyway. So we've got Apothecary and Jingle. I've got Venus. Again, the accuracy is quite low. Hopefully it will do fine for gold 3. But we'll try to push some damage into her build. And then I think we're going to have to just run with somebody from the Clan Boss build because we are just out of silver here. But let's see, because we're in gold 2. I'm hoping that we can just take some of these guys down anyway. So this, into her. And then I think, I'm just trying to work out who I think is going to do most damage out of this team. I think it might be Sandlashed. It could be Marta. Maybe Marta, then we get the counter-attack going. Let's try this. Let's see how we get on. Obviously, we want it to be auto. So we are fast. That's good. Cold Snap just didn't land on people because... don't have Cold Snaps to freeze, actually. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just a turn meter reduction. I might be wrong there. So on auto, we are getting some damage out. Venus is doing a bit of work. Doing a bit of work. That's not bad. You see how tough it is at this level? You kind of, unless you've got that AoE big damage dealer, which we haven't really got built up on this account, then to finish off these teams becomes quite hard. But we're going to try and focus down this Morley. She's going to be the person that we need to beat to win this fight. We are getting a decent amount of damage out from our Arbiter. Maybe Razin would have been better. I did build him more for damage than the Martyr, in fairness. Yeah, just called her Arbiter. But yeah, you can see this is tough going. At this level of arena, you know, you're always up against kind of legendary style champs. This guy's just healing for days. Just about got the win. Okay, we're on a start. Let's try the next one. I'm going to swap her out for Razin and see if this helps us. This is actually the original team he had. Oh man, that's some damage coming at us there. Tough. It's tough. We just don't really have the setup or the champs to take down the arena on this account right now, which I can see now why. You know, there's some mistakes made really with some of the builds that he's done. Just makes it very tough. Like all of these are going to be pretty hard hitting guys. Pretty much, you know, even gold 2. I can't believe how hard it is in gold 2 actually. Because we just don't have that champion there. We don't have that person that's going to come in and do the damage. Kind of good to go. That's the problem. I think I would not fuse this guy. I would keep myself an Umbral and use Umbral for that role. Because we don't have anyone built up that can do it. I think that's probably our best bet. I think this is our best bet of a setup. You see, we get a good amount of damage out early. It's not bad. We just, yeah, I mean, we've got to persevere with Arena because this Great Hall needs work. You know, the Great Hall is what's letting him down right now. as soon as the Great Hall starts to get fixed, we have got a chance on this account. As it is right now, the Great Hall is weak. We've been here, we're probably going to win. Yeah, we've won. Okay. So that's okay. We've got a couple of wins out of 3. Already we've improved the win rate, which was 1 for 1 beforehand. But I think I'm going to hand the account back. Massive advancement on Clan Boss. The arena's in a place where it can start to do some work, but it needs a lot more love. This account just needs some love on these arena teams. Get some more gear in here and give ourselves a chance. Up in Hell Hades, this has been an exhausting takeover. I'll catch you all soon.